Greetings, everyone. Thanks again, once again, for tuning in to Porch Talk. This punk-ass Momo. I said I was going to address it. It's so ridiculous. You know, my friend, we were talking about it. She was saying her daughter has seen it too.
Give the background so that they know what Momo is, just in case there's people that don't know.
Oh, Momo is this like half dodo bird, half chicken, half meth head woman that appears randomly in kids' videos on YouTube and tells them to kill themselves or how to kill their parents or not to tell their parents or they'll kill their parents and all that kind of crazy mess. My kids have seen it, and when I showed my daughter, she was like, "Oh, there go that Momo again, not her," you know. And then her friend wasn't even trying to deal with it. And BJ, he was just, I don't know. I don't even remember BJ's response. That's my baby.
He don't like anything remotely close to being scary at all.
He's just one of them people that he's just not gonna deal with it.
He don't deal with that.
So, at any rate, I'm talking to my girlfriend about it, and she like, yeah, you know, my daughter seen that shit too, and I told her I beat Momo ass, and I'm like, black parents, we so ridiculous, though. But really though, I would give Momo the business too. But you know, I learned early on about these electronics, especially with my first son. They can get very problematic. Currently, my kids don't even have their tablets. Their dad says no. Me personally, I was just gonna take YouTube Kids off of it. I don't really have an issue with them being on their tablets. Today my son was on YouTube in the room because he likes to, since he couldn't play Fortnite at the time because his dad was occupying the space or where the system is to be playing that, he decided he was going to watch Fortnite. You know, he's going to find a way, really. And so it was some kind of choice words that I didn't feel was necessary for my son to hear, so I told him to turn that shit off. I probably did say turn that shit off too.
Those choice words.
Right. And them some of them words that I probably didn't want him to hear. But so what? You know, I didn't say it was perfect. I have some ignorant ass ways too. So anyway, but the point is, he didn't need to be seeing that. But it's just crazy to me that people would prey on such impressionable children. Children are precious. They're naive. They don't have a full concept of danger, you know, because our know-how is dependent on our experiences, and we've been living life. They haven't lived long enough to know. And it's just, I've seen people talking shit, talking about that's bad parenting if kids killing themselves and something. That's bullshit, because everybody has a different threshold tolerance. Everybody is born with a different understanding, so you can't put that shit on the parents. And I get tired of the black community always victim blaming. Dude, it's her fault if she got raped. It's her fault if she killed herself. It's that creepy motherfucker coming through the screen that the kids shouldn't have been exposed to.
Ultimately, yes, it is the individual who committed the act that is is to blame. But at the same time, as parents, we are kind of charged with the responsibility of kind of exposing our children to the ways of getting outside or around those issues when they are presented as well. You know, it's our responsibility. We can't just leave things up to well wishes, you know what I'm saying, and good thoughts.
And I'm not saying that, but don't blame the parents of the kids that killed themselves.
Sometimes these parents are to blame. Sometimes they are. I mean, look at what we go through now in today's society. Mom, she's at work. Daddy, he at work.
Right.
They both clocking 80 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? They tired. They got responsibilities and demands and commands from their job. They want to be better. They want to do better. And you have these kids, and they kind of like bringing up the rear. You know what I'm saying? And people are not engaged in their children's life the way that they're supposed to be. I take
that's because we always have to be at fucking work.
Exactly, which is my problem, which is my biggest issue when it comes to feminism, when it comes to equal rights and all that stuff, or whatever that's going on, this Me Too movement and all this. When it comes to female, I really honestly think that women do not know what they're really asking for. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to being in a very, very competitive environment like the workplace, because there's a lot of people that sacrifice. A lot of people. If you want to be an Oprah, then you really have to be an Oprah, meaning no children, not married, very, very focused on your career and your best friend. That's it. And have, you know what I'm saying, have a
Not your best friend.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Gail. You know what I'm saying, to have your dude that stays with you. That's what you need. You need to have it designed just like that. That's where it would work. Other than that, trying to have kids and a husband and all that shit, man, that ain't gonna work. Come on, let's be realistic, man. That's not gonna work. You can't, as it says in the Bible, you can't serve two masters. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to bring the Bible into it, but it's true. You can't serve two masters. It's either you're gonna be focused on your career or you're gonna be focused on being a parent. And one or the other is gonna outweigh. You know what I mean? One or the other is gonna win. And that's how I view it. Yes, we live in a society where two incomes is needed in the household in order for it to stay afloat. That's absolutely the reality. However, we got to understand that being parents is the number one responsibility. All that shit got to go bye-bye once you come to that damn door. Them kids is the most important thing, because they're going to be members of society. And how do you want them to impact society? Depends on how you engage with them on a day-to-day basis. But, you know, we look at this TV and YouTube and all this, reading all these crazy-ass books on how to do this and how to do that. And you just can't do it all, man. You can't do it all. This shit got to stretch too thin, man. It do. And it's not based on reality. Look at this shit. We got to look out for what our kids are looking at on their tablets through an app that we downloaded specifically for the kids. It's not just a regular YouTube.
Thinking you was doing a good thing.
Yeah, I'm thinking, okay, yeah, I'm being responsible. Let me go ahead and get the, you know what I'm saying, the YouTube. It's certain things, like when they go to the search bar, they can't type it in. They can't, you know, it's not going to pop up with the video or whatever. If you type in whatever that's above that maturity level, it's not going to even, you know what I'm saying, it's not going to even populate. But some creepy individual found a way to put this image inside of the video that's geared towards kids. That is sick.
It is. And you know, the lady who did my hair, she brought up a good point. Like, it's probably population control. And I wouldn't doubt that, because there is no fucking way, dude, like, that shit could have slipped. They have hooked us up with so many fucking devices, dude. Mm-hmm. There is chips in our credit cards. We've got these phones. We've got these watches.
Cars.
We got everything is connected.
Answer your question.
See what I'm saying? My watch is talking right goddamn now. Probably listening to me. And if the fucking feds knock on my door, I'm gonna be over it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, there's no fucking way, dude. And it's really...
Not installed, so recording is not...
Go ahead now, girl. You see what I'm saying? She's being messy. So it's just like, I don't know. It's crazy. And this is the world that we live in. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, I don't know, dude. It's just odd to me. It's 1 minute, they can find you at the drop of the... I mean, freaking everybody knows that freaking Facebook is the feds. They'll take your video down in a minute. You say the wrong thing. You mean tell me that YouTube couldn't find Momo? YouTube been around longer than Facebook, I'm pretty sure. Mm-hmm. So I just find that I really do, and it just really gives you something to think about. This country is really disgusting, dude. We have to band together. So my thing is this. My husband had said you throw them tablets away. He got them put up. But we really need to be looking out for this stuff. If you see it, report it, flag it, all that good stuff. You know, because I don't give a damn about no population control.
Man,
that's messed
raise
up.
Your kids. That's what you need to do. Raise your goddamn kids. Stop being lazy. You know what I'm saying? It's easier to put them off on somebody else. But I'm telling you, them grandmas that we grew up with don't exist no more. You know what I'm saying? When you go up into the damn club, the motherfuckers right up in there too.
Girl, you were was a magic.
Right. They remember that song because they was twerking like a motherfucker when it came out. So we ain't got them grandmas no more. That shit don't exist. They not trying to sit at the crib and really, be a functioning part of the community in their respected capacities. As a matter of fact, they're trying to compete against you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these, man, I seen this video and I tagged you in that video of that girl and her mother and her mom had accused her. I think she was 21. Accused her of sucking her boyfriend's dick.
What?
And through the whole thing, she just kept asking her, "How that dick taste? How that dick taste?" Is what she was saying to her daughter. And she was like, "Y'all want to know why we fucked up? You know what I'm saying? Anybody that was born in the 90s and 2000, this is why we fucked up, because we got to deal with people like that." And she crying, shit, right? And
I didn't see that. I didn't even get to tell.
Yeah, man, that is deep. But it's the reason being is because we don't have structure anymore in the black community. We don't. The moment that a person becomes a grandma, to some women, they
don't even want to be. They don't want you to call them grandma.
It's a damn death sentence.
They don't want you to call them grandma either.
Yeah.
Don't call me that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a damn death sentence. Nothing wrong with that. Grandma comes with respect.
Yeah,
honor.
I ain't ready to be no grandma though.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not ready to be a grandfather. But if that would to be it, I know what role I would have to get in, what mind frame I would have to get in. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about another generation. You know what I mean? That you're responsible for. So I looked at all of that and I said to myself, man, damn, our community is fractured. Because it's supposed to be some grandma sitting around teaching these kids, or at least or grandma or grandfather that's sitting there entertaining these kids while we try to navigate this thing called society. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't happen as much. Your father is freaking phenomenal, in everything that he do, and your mom, you know what I'm saying, is phenomenal in what they do. But I see it's a big missing part in the community because no one really even talks about grandparents anymore. No one. You know what I mean? So that's my 2 cents.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in to me and this handsome man right here that I love. I'll check you guys next time. Bye. Make sure you choose Rocky Road Productions LLC Porch Talk to feed your entertainment needs. And you can do that by following us on Facebook, Instagram. Make sure you like this video and share it with all your family and friends. Tag somebody in it, why don't you? And don't forget to comment down below and let us know how you feel. And before you leave, make sure you subscribe. That's right. You'll catch us every week. Looking forward to see you again next time. Bye.